Boris Johnson may be able to completely avoid a rebellion on Brexit if he sticks to one integral promise. Polling expert Sir John Curtis insisted that Boris Johnson and his Tory party were still very popular at this stage in the year. While speaking to Jonathan Saxty on Brexit Watch, Sir John argued that despite the difficulties of Brexit and coronavirus, the Conservatives still had strong support. He added that as long as Boris Johnson's government continued to attempt to get Brexit done, they would hold on to their support across the country and prevent a rebellion against the Tory party from voters. Sir John explained that despite the criticism the government receives regarding coronavirus, voters are still confident the Prime Minister will live up to his key promise of resolving Brexit. This notion holds weight due to the fact that Boris Johnson garnered much of his support on the promise he and his government would get Brexit done. Sir John said, "Voters' faith in the Conservative Party extends beyond its competence at handling this particular health crisis." The Conservative Party won its election in December by getting the support almost three-quarters of those that voted Leave. That division still between Leave and Remain voters is still there. Sir John also noted that while Boris Johnson's government doesn't have the same level as support it did, it is still a healthy majority. He noted that it would be difficult for the government to lose total support from Leave voters if they kept their electoral promises. He continued, "At the moment the average proportion of Leave support for the party is down to about two-thirds. It is less than three-quarters but it is still very healthy. This is a government that is seemingly committed to delivering Brexit. As long as that seems to be the case, given this is a government that was elected to deliver Brexit, then the government is going to retain much of its support. This is true whatever worries and doubts voters may have around coronavirus, for the time being at least." Boris Johnson and his government have caused frustration in the European Union due to the push to amend parts of the inter-EU signed withdrawal agreement. Michel Barnier has claimed this has damaged the relationship between the UK and the EU and threatened serious consequences for the UK.